Kamusta mga summoners? Welcome to our very first episode of Rift Talk, of course, with you, Arctik at your service, and with me is my co-casters here, Atlas and Vulcan. So, of course, for our first episode, what better way to start it off by talking about the most recent event that happened just last July 30, biggest League of Legends event in the Philippines. Of course, I'm talking about Rampage 2017. So let's go ahead and run down all the exciting happenings that happened during that special day.
Well, this is the biggest event in League of Legends in the Philippines, but let's not forget our LCL teams who actually made their homecoming in Rampage 2017, UPD and TIP.
Yeah, those were really exciting matches. I mean, especially for us casters, seeing both of these two teams, having witnessed yung pinagdaanan nila throughout their respective splits nung nag-champion sila, sobrang, it's like nostalgia. Basically.
Yeah, it's very emotional din talaga. Kasi hindi ko nakita si Janine for like an entire split. Tapos ito yung last game ni for Zerk before he graduates and goes into retirement from LCL, and so very emotional, like seeing the champions from last term going against the champions of this term. Very explosive and definitely a match to remember.
For me, it was like who was the most washed up person. I was watching the game for one reason only. Who is the most washed up team? Who is the most washed up person? Like, for me, since UPD won the game, it's like when they entered the games, they had Bleach, they had Zonrox. While TIP, they didn't have Zonrox. They only had Tide Beretta. So for me, the most washed up team, I gotta say it's TIP.
Yeah, that's harsh.
But it's true.
Yeah. But they did perform very well for their like last games together. Of course, after being woken up by the LCL show match, there was a cosplay clash. And it's different. It was different from last year's because now it's for duos.
Duo no way that I saw the Saya Rakan, very noticeable, especially the Morgana and Shaco cut my head. Kid, for a kid, that's pretty good because I felt like I saw Morgana itself walking around the stage, very emotional compared.
You could really feel the rage and darkness inside Morgana in the kid, which can be troubling since it's a kid.
Wala pang puberty yan, So that's gonna be more edgy. So let's hope that the kid does not become a real Morgana.
There you go. Pero speaking of Saya and Rakan, kasi I'm all about the couple rules. Kung sa lahat ng nanonood ng PBS, I'm pretty sure every time na nagpipick sila ng both Saya and Rakan, I just go crazy. So to see a Saya and Rakan within one skit, sobrang yun talaga yung naging paborito.
Like imagine if Marky and Rox cosplayed Saya and Rakan.
That would go crazy.
Yeah. But yung pinapaborito ko dun, kahit nanalo lang siya ng 4th place, yung Dragon Sources Zyra at yung Dragon Slayer Pantheon. Most importantly, yung Zyra. I think the cosplay was very well made. Sobrang ganda niya as a whole. Very beautiful. And very accurate as well. The detail of the plants. Yung nakaitim na dudes, tas may ulo ng dragons. Gumagana lang sila sa performance. That was a cherry on top. That little detail was a cherry on top for the entire performance. And I think it really elevated above the rest.
But at least we gotta congratulate the first place, which was the Shotgun Morgana.
Maliban nga sa nangyari sa main stage events natin, para sa mga summers natin especially na gustong i-take yung participation nila to the next level, they had the side events. So I know you guys, side quests. I know you guys were able to join some of them. So why don't you share a little bit about
that? I wanted him to leave my party in my side quest because back as Pinoy Henyo, we lost. He didn't know what control word was.
I know what the control word is. Hindi ko lang naisip bigla. Anti-assassin. Control word is anti-anyone.
Huh? Anti-assassin yun? Anyway, plus I also have to hand it to Atlas because he did try hard for Hope in a Bottle, but he still lost.
Flip for Hope. We lost to some random that never flipped bottles before, and that's just shameful. That's just dishonor on my family.
And it's also sad that we couldn't join the Zago Babyfish challenge because we were gonna cast.
Yeah.
But I gotta hand it to the bands though. Rocksteady and Mayonnaise, they really took me back in my high school days.
And it really hyped up the crowd, especially in Game 3, after Game 3 of the PGS Finals.
Well, after the depressing side quest with me and Atlas, I had to look forward to the celebrity show match, where celebrities all over the Philippines gather center stage, the biggest League of Legends event. It was going to be Eruption. That's the only guy I was looking out for, especially his body. And I saw him enter center stage, take off his sandal and everything. I was like, eto ito na yung oras ko. Then when he took it off, sand was low, so I got very depressed. Very, very sad, but he still very handsome.
But still, I mean, if you're all about Eruption, I was all about Miss Laparang. Boy, when she entered that stage, woo, was it hot at World Trade Center. That girl really knows how to make an entrance. Wait lang.
Yeah, the
Okay.
crowd was really hyped up for that, and you just had to look at her because that was just a great entrance. And of course, dun sa game itself, because that the point of the Stro matches is charity. Every kill gives 1,000, every Drake gives 5,000, every Baron gives 10,000 for public school funding. And in the game itself, Jack Reed was making the plays. Siya yung nagkakaroon ng kills, siya yung nag-rotate around the map to help take turrets, take objectives, and I think siya talaga yung MVP for charity. Kasi yun talaga eh. That was 54 kills and 3 Drakes total, so 69,000 ang nabigay sa public school.
Wow, that's a really good number. Best number you can ever achieve.
Tsaka I like to give insight rin sa mga viewers natin. Because like, for every kill that they got, equal to 1,000 pesos into their charity total, and then for every Drake taken, that was 5,000 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go. So that was a lot of money raised, of course, especially for Hope in a Bottle. Really, really good cause.
And I think for you, Atlas, you should make your rack games a charity match itself because you feed a lot. So I think you could raise at least 100.
That was one time.
100,000.
One time. But of course, the centerpiece of all of Rampage, we had the finals for PGS Summer Split 2017.
This final event of the Rampage. I gotta say, the intro video itself was more than enough to get me hyped.
Yeah, it's just so amazing. The song just got everyone hyped up. But coming into the games themselves, it was very strange, right? Like, we expected Mineski na sila yung matatalo sa game 1 and 2 tapos mag-reverse sweep sila kasi medyo mabagal yung gameplay nila.
Yes.
But they dominated games 1 and 2.
The TME Mineski to Mineski. In a way that reverse sweep was Mineski's thing and TME just took it away. Especially all the casters were saying that nga 3-1 Mineski yan, wala na yan.
Yeah.
I also didn't notice one guy, he's in content, he said, Mineski all the way, boys. And then when TME won, he was like, oh, I lost Mineski. He was like crying, so I was like, ano, TME pa rin ha.
Yeah, pero I think it was just the two of us na talagang
Yeah.
solid hashtag TME win. And just to share a little bit of insight, kasi hindi ko actually na-share to sa analyst desk, one of the reasons why I was really rooting for TME, aside from yung fact na they really work hard throughout the split, yung isa pa kasing factor kasi kung isipin mo like, maraming nagsasabi na TME, this is their first time on stage, first Rampage nila, so may jitter sila. Pero, in a way, the same thing could be said for Mineski, Celestial particularly. Kasi, tingnan nyo guys maliban sa fact na this is his first stint as a pro player, plus the fact that you're doing it on a big stage in front of not a million, but thousands of people in a country that's completely foreign to you. Pero still, regardless, props to Celestial. I think he's a breath of fresh air for Mineski.
Yeah, siya talaga yung nag-carry ng Mineski through the playoffs because of the macro play. And after the entire series, the best of 5 ended, I kind of wanted to hug him. Because he was just crying, and I understand. Three Finger was also very disappointed and crying. So just wanted to give them a pat on the back because they gave their best.
But TME gave their best in a way that
Best-er.
when game 3 happened, I thought that was match point. JLC picked Gangplank. I was facepalming myself like, why you do this, JD?
Yeah.
Why now? But then again, it hit me. Maybe this was the moment. This was the moment that TME was waiting for. JLC didn't just make pigs fly. He put that pig in a spaceship, sent it to Mars, colonized Mars, and then called in TME saying, TME, come to Mars, this is our victory game. And that's what happened. That was the catalyst where TME soared to the skies.
Yeah, JLC just flipped the switch and then absolutely destroyed
50
everyone.
Shades Darker.
Dark JLC just got 50 Shades Darker. And really, it was disappointing for me because I really thought that Mineski improved a lot and that they came into this match as the better team, the stronger team. But after the third game tilt, they just tilted off the face of the earth and they just came away from that really the weaker team mentally in the end.
Because they get psyched out. I mean, let's say TME they didn't tilt it off the face of the earth. They went to a spaceship. But this is actually a bad habit of Mineski. they tend to tilt, especially when GPL came. They tilted again. I think this is going to be like an eye opener.
Yeah.
Hopefully for Mineski.
And nawala yung macro, nakita ko nawala yung macro nung na binibigyan ng Celestial by game 3, 4, and 5. And I think that's really one of the big reasons why they lost.
But overall, I think we could both agree that regardless, congratulations to TME, and of course, job well done to Mineski pa rin. I think both of them played their hearts out, and I couldn't think of any other team that deserved to make it to Rampage than those two teams right there.
Congratulations for TME for making their way to the GPL, the Premier League, and their ticket to Worlds. This is Worlds Online, so I hope TME will perform outstanding.
So there you have it, folks. We've talked about Rampage 2017, but of course, before we go ahead and wrap things up and end here for our first episode, let's go ahead and check out the comments actually that we managed to grab from social media, and let's see what our viewers and our fellow summoners across the Philippines have to say
Regarding Team Manila Eagles Championship, because it caught everyone by surprise. So start off, Atlas.
Okay, let's start with the first one. Salamat Bacos Energy Drink. Hindi ako makatulog. Congrats TME. Imba pick. Yeah, the carry picks were just wow.
Yeah, and not just that, I have to agree. Like, sa mga nanonood ng finals, game 1 and 2 medyo low-key ako, pero like after drinking one can of Bacchus and the Rocksteady concert to boot, oh my god, was I hyper as hell. So I think I need to drink Bacchus more often just to get my energy going. Okay, so our next comment coming in from social media, actually referring to JLC here, quote, "Di naman sa hater ako, pero hindi siya gumamit ng GP sa kahit isa sa mga scrimmage. 1.5 months siya hindi nag-GP? Lies."
Man, because I'm pretty sure that it's resident sleeper na pinapractice niya sa isang Smurf yan. Because he just absolutely shot everyone down with that GP.
What a cheesy lineup.
Another comment says, "Sus, hanggang Pinas lang yan kung kaharap nila yung gigabytes, hindi yan makabuga ng score."
Labangan na lang na yung megabytes.
Well, let's hope that he actually makes it to PGS first before he gets back.
Oh! Good luck sa GPL Team Manila Eagles. Sana mapasok na tayo sa Worlds. Matagal-tagal na rin Season 3 nung huling makapasok PH sa Worlds. Kaya give your best sa laban niyo.
I love the Filipino support.
I love the sensible. I love the sensible comment.
Yeah. The one that actually makes sense.
Pero may nag-reply actually.
Yeah.
Ito. So sabi nga nung reply, sana kayanin. Malakas si Trevor at Marky bilang carry sa team, and besides, nasa weakest point ngayon ng GAM dahil wala na sina Stark at stake. So may opportunity tayo. Wow.
He's updated at least.
Yeah, I like these players na talagang tumututok sa esports scene, not only ng Philippines pero ng Southeast Asia, yung mga different regions. So yun yung mga players na talagang super saludo ako.
And they don't just say like basic.
Kaya ko rin naman gawin yan. Diamond Smurf ako.
Jealous Smurf.
Dati sinasabayan lang kita sa bot, ngayon iba ka na. Congrats Marky, best ADC PH heart.
Bitter siya.
Bitter. I thought that was more supportive.
Yeah, it wasn't bitter.
It was like, that should be me.
It's like you belong with me. Kailan ko kayo makakita ng Team Pilipinas sa MSI World Championships?
Supportive.
Yeah, it would be really nice actually na makita man lang yung Team Philippines, regardless na hopefully maybe mid-season invitationals or worlds, kahit alin sa dalawa, basta
because the experience will bring in like sponsors, investors, good for the entire esports.
Not just that, it opens up more opportunities for our esports professional players in a way that they can scream outside of the country.
Scream.
Scream. Hey, wow, included. It's funny. Natural, body, but stretch marks are beautiful.
Okay, so yun nga mga kaibigan, that concludes our topic for Rift Talk, which is Rampage 2017. Pero bago tayo matapos, last question for you guys. Kasi di ba yung theme for this year, for Rampage 2017, was the arcade theme. So going into next year, Rampage 2018, what theme do you guys want to see?
Lunar Revel.
Lunar Revel.
I want to see Pentakill. Because after the release of their second album just a week ago, it was so good, especially with the addition of the female vocalist in Kale. That was such great hype, and I think it would be really hype next year.
Well, it's a bit too dark, but I hope that it actually happens. But I'm actually a fan of the Lunar Revel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but probably for me, actually sakto eh. Star Guardian maybe, but then again that would be maybe a bit too
It could work. It could work.
It could work, yeah. But so there you have it, guys. So once again, this is episode 1 of Rift Talk. Once again, this has been Arctic at your service fan, and of course with me are my co-casters Atlas and Vulcan. See you guys in the next episode. For the meantime, adios.
Ring!